I love you.
I love it too.
Okay, today's topic is past continuous. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, did you watch the video?
Yes, teacher.
Brandon?
Um, the video. Um, what video?
No.
We are
Brandon.
recording. No, teacher, I haven't watched the video yet.
Okay. Maria, Alejandra, I'm sorry, Alejandra.
Yes. Yes,
Did you
teacher.
watch the video?
Yes, teacher.
Tell me about the video.
Is a teacher. She explained the topic of today, the past continuous. She write some sentences, and she explained the structure, um, and no more, teacher.
Okay, Alejandra, thank you. Our previous activity is change H verb into the past progressive or past continuous. Okay?
Okay.
Alejandra, number one, read and complete.
Last week I was visiting my brother in France. Ojalá.
Brandon,
Yes, teacher.
number two. Number two,
Okay, at 5 o'clock, she was cooking dinner. What? Oh, yeah, cooking dinner, yes.
Alejandra.
Sally was studying while Jan was playing.
Brandon.
She was singing while they were eating dinner. Oh, they were eating dinner, yes. She was singing. She was singing a Lady Gaga song.
Alejandra.
It was
Continue.
working yesterday.
Okay, thank you. Brandon.
They were swimming until it started to rain.
Alejandra.
The dog was my
Repeat, please.
Ish.
the, the dog was barking all night long.
Okay, thank you. Brandon.
My sister, my sisters were laughing at my story.
Alejandra.
No,
And
teacher. My sisters were laughing.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Okay, teacher, you're the best.
the cat
Alejandra.
the cat was sleeping on my bed last night.
And Brandon.
The girls were talking during class yesterday.
Okay, excellent. I will explain the topic. The topic is past continue. The past continue is used for action that were happening at a specific time in the past. For example, we were looking for new restaurant. The past continue is used to talk about action at a specific time in the past. For example, at 10 o'clock, we were working. The past continuous is used for two actions that were occurring at the same time in the past. For example, my son was reading while I was cooking. This is the for past continuous. In affirmative sentence is subject plus was or verb or were plus verb ing. In negative sentence is subject plus was or were plus not plus verb ing. For example, she was not sleeping when he come home. En interrogative sentence, the structure is was or were plus subject plus verb ing. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Do you understand the topic?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Our practice activity is make an affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentence in the past continuous.
All right.
Alejandra,
Oh, okay.
At 7 a.m., I was studying for university.
Aish.
okay. In negative,
At 10 a.m., I was not studying for university.
Aish.
Um,
interrogative.
was I studying for university at 7 a.m.?
No, you weren't.
Repeat, please.
Aish.
The interrogative.
Was I studying for university at 7 a.m.?
Okay, thank you. Brandon, continue.
Okay. Um, Alejandra was studying in the morning.
Negative.
Alejandra wasn't studying in the morning.
Interrogative.
Was Alejandra studying in the morning?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome,
The
teacher.
next,
I love you.
the next activity is watch the video and answer the question. Pay attention. Alejandra, number 1, Brandon, number 2, and Alejandra and Brandon, number 3. Okay, see you in 7 minutes.
Um,
Alejandra, question number 1, Brandon, number 2, and Alejandra and Brandon, number 3.
yes, teacher. Alejandra, please. Eh,
Teacher,
Yes.
por acá está cayendo un aguacero impresionante. Si se me cae la llamada es porque el internet, o sea, está fallando. Listo.
Okay, no problem. Hello, Laura.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I am fine, and you, teacher?
I'm fine. Laura, watch the video.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Alejandra. Question number 1. Alejandra.
Ahí te va a decir que se cayó la llamada, que por la lluvia.
Brandon, please.
Sorry, teacher, sorry.
Brandon, question number 2.
Okay, teacher. The question number
Read
2.
the question.
Okay, question number 2 says, how was Julia's brother day? So, the day, do I have to write or I just have to speak?
Speak.
Okay, so in the video, there was a very horrible video. This kid or this brother, you know, he was watching TV, and then he suddenly smell smoke, you know, a very strong smell of smoke. He was very scared because he didn't know what happened, and when he opened the door, he saw there was smoke everywhere. He take the extinctor, I don't know how do you say that in English, and then he ran to the apartment that was next to him, and he realized that the fire, you know, was in that apartment, you know, everything was burning. So he turned off, you know, and he tried to help Mrs. Brown. Mrs. Brown was on the floor and she was bleeding. She has a broken arm, and what he did, he called the ambulance. He called 911, and then she got saved, you know. Then the story in the story he was telling that Mrs. Brown was sleeping while this fire was, you know, the one candle fell and all the apartment turned in fire. So this lady, you know, was like a kind of scared and everything, and she tried to turn off the fire, but then she fell down and she broke an arm. And then he was a superhero, and then that's what happened, teacher, you know. And it was a very crazy video.
Thank you, Brandon.
You're welcome, my teacher.
Alejandra, question number 1. Alejandra, hello.
Teacher, wait me a moment, please.
Okay.
Es que no he terminado de ver el video. Espérame. Es que no me carga, teacher. Ya voy, ya voy.
Brandon, question number 3.
Aish. I mean, yes, teacher, yes. How was Julia's brother partner's day? Oh, well, that was funny, because she was apparently she was just in the apartment, and then she just realized that he wasn't there, and she was like, oh my god, what happened with him? And then she came out, and then she looked at the apartment and was fire everywhere. And then she said that she was helping Julia's brother, and that's what happened. Nothing else. I mean, everybody has a long story. She has a short story because she was with him, and yeah, that's what just happened, teacher.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Yes, you're welcome, teacher.
Alejandra. Laura, do you finish? Laura, Alejandra. Alejandra.
Teacher,
Yes.
yes.
Ay, se le enojó
Eh,
la teacher. Ah.
Alejandra, tell me.
teacher, she had a awful day because she was uh, angry and she went to the supermarket. And she was reading the label when the jar just slipped hands, out her hands and held down, and the people were smelling of cheese. When she was leaving a trail, she was leaving a trail red footprints throughout the store. Um, and another thing is she was not even looking where she was going, and she cooked over a display of cheese in the
Thank you,
store.
Alejandra. Laura, did you finish? Do you finish? Laura.
No, profe, que en la mitad, casi en el 4, minuto
Okay.
4.
Laura, no problem. Laura, question 1. Answer the question.
Yes. Um, the Julia's Day. First in the grocery, store grocery, um, she 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 broke those tomato.
Okay, continue.
And the, es que no sé cómo se dice, el conserje,
The watchman.
el watchman,
Sí. Hacerle que cuando yo quiero arruinarle a alguien algo, yo lo hago, pero ahorita te estoy ayudando. Watchman.
and the watchman uh, had to clean it for her. And and later she has not money for to pay the the sh- the shopping the food.
Okay. Laura, thank you.
Okay, teacher.
Laura, remember the topic is past continuous, okay? Okay, Laura?
Yes, teacher.
The next activity is read the test. Laura, the paragraph number 1, Alejandra number 2, and Brandon number 3, okay? Start, please.
A strange experience. Last month, I was on holiday in Canada with my mom and dad. One day, we were driving through a small village. It was time for lunch, so we stopped at a restaurant.
Very good, very good.
Alejandra, continue, please.
Teacher, I think Alejandra is gone.
Okay, Brandon, continue, please.
Yes, teacher. It says it was a large old building. We looked through the window. There were lots of people in the restaurant. They were eating, drinking, and chatting. A musician was playing the violin, but there was something strange about the people. They weren't wearing normal, modern clothes. They were wearing hats, jackets, and dresses from another century. We couldn't understand it, but we were hungry, so we opened the door.
Laura,
Teacher,
continue, please.
okay.
When we went into the restaurant, everything was different. The people were wearing normal clothes. The musician was not there. The music was on CD. It was a very strange experience.
Dani. Okay, answer the question about the previous test. Brandon, question number 1, 2, and 3. And Laura, number 4, 5, and 6. Brandon.
Teacher, that's I don't know. How do you say that in Spanish? And in Spanish, no, in English. No, it's okay, teacher. Don't worry. Teacher,
Okay.
don't be angry. Don't be angry. You are a nice teacher. Don't be angry. Who was Daniel on vacation with? Why?
Yes.
Okay. Daniel was, thank you, teacher, I love you. Let's Daniel, okay. Daniel was on vacation with his mother and dad. Oh, well, his mother and father. Yeah?
Okay, thank you. Yes, excellent. Number
Then-
2.
Okay, why did they stop at the restaurant? Okay, so they stop in the restaurant because it was time for lunch and they were hungry, you know, they want lunch. They say, uy, un almuercito. So they just want to lunch.
Okay.
They
Question
were
number 3.
they were looking for the corrientazo, teacher. What were people doing? What were people doing in the restaurant? Okay, so what were people doing in the restaurant? They were eating, drinking, and chatting. That's what people were doing, teacher. You know, they were there
Yes.
talking. They were eating, drinking because it's a restaurant, and in the restaurant you drink and eat and chat. So that's what they were doing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, teacher.
Laura, question number 4.
Okay. And the instrument and the a musician was playing the violin.
Okay, thank you. Number 5.
Number 5. What were the things about these clothes? Eh, they are wearing normal clothes.
And number 6.
And number 6, in,
Read the question.
when they entered the restaurant, did they see the musician? No, the musician was not there.
Okay, thank you. Alejandra, hello.
Hi, teacher. Hello.
Alejandra, please read the
Yes.
next activity.
Yesterday, Anna went to the park and saw these people. Told about what were they doing yesterday at the park.
Choose a number. Alejandra, choose a number.
1.
Okay,
He was skating in the park.
excellent. Laura, choose a number.
In number 5,
Okay,
she was talking about the family.
okay. Brandon, number, choose a number, please. Okay, Alejandra, choose a number.
Number 4. Um, the grandpa was playing with the boy.
Okay, thank you. Laura, choose a number, please.
Number 2, teacher.
Number 2.
The father and son was walking in the park.
Okay, thank you. Brandon. Brandon, hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Brandon, this is the next activity. This is the, choose a number, please.
All right. Number 6.
Okay.
Yesterday, and I went to the park, and some people talk about what were they doing yesterday at the park. Choose a number. So number 6. The old man is feeding the birds. Well, wait. The old man was feeding the birds. Sorry, teacher.
Okay. Thank you. Choose a other number.
Okay, so number 3, the children were playing in the park.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
This is the finally activity. Laura, please
Final.
read.
Woo! I love you, teacher. Don't be angry.
Laura, please.
Read the text, teacher.
Yes.
Do you remember a strange or scary story? Write a short story about the terri- ¿Cómo se lee esa palabra, profe?
Okay, fine.
Terrifying experience in your life. Use the past continuous in your story.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Laura. See you in 10 minutes, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Brandon?
Ten minutes. Okay. Por la cara de la profe. Ah, no, no había muteado el micrófono. Ahora sí. Sorry.
Laura, read your history, please.
Okay, teacher. When I was little, to my sister's curl hair. Sometimes I heard footsteps on the second floor, knocks on the doors, and bouncing balls were also heard. The dogs barked at the doors at dawn.
Okay, thank you. Brandon, read your history.
All right, so it says, okay, 4 years ago, I was in, oh, Peru, no Peru, in Peru. There
Let
you
us
go.
continue.
Sorry, teacher, sorry. So I was in Peru with all my, oh my God, with all my friends. There we go. I was with all my friends climbing a mountain, you know, and we got in the top of it, and oh my goodness, and snap. Yes, I know, teacher. Thank you, freak. So and what happened? And okay, I writing so much that I couldn't read. There you go. And then we got lunch there, you know. And also we had a really good time because we were in the top of the mountain, you know, we were climbing and everything, and we were like, oh my God, that's so cool. And then we were trying to go down, but the thing is, it was really, really dark. You know, we stayed a long time there, and I was really, really scared because I couldn't see anything, you know? And for me, it was very scary because I couldn't see anything. Quite honest, many of my friends had to wait for me, and also because the way was really tricky. We came down, but honestly, I thought that I was going to die, you know? And yeah, that's my funny story.
Okay,
Uh,
excellent.
thank you, teacher.
Excellent history.
Thank you, teacher.
Excellent, Laura. We
Thank
finished
you,
for
teacher.
today. How did you feel in the class? No todos a la vez.
Okay, it's just como acá dicen que las chicas primero, I was waiting for Laura speaks, so that's why I didn't say anything.
Thank you, Brandon. Um, in this class, I feel good with my partner and my teacher. I I learn new topic and things I didn't know. I feel good with my
Class?
learn. Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Brandon, continue.
Yes, teacher, of course. Teacher, this topic is it seems to be easy, but it's a very complicated topic, you know, especially because I mean sometimes we struggle with the concept of past simple and past continuous. You know, for example, for my students, they are like, no, past continuous and past simple is the same thing, and they are not. They're different, and they are completely different things. So for me, this class is very useful. It was very useful because I can tell what the difference is, and especially the uses that I can give. For example, what you said before, you said that when an action is interrupted by other action, you know, that's when we use past continuous. And that's very helpful, teacher, especially for people they are just learning English. So it is quite useful. So thank you very much, teacher.
Thank you, Brandon.
Welcome, my teacher.
See you next week. Okay?
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, teacher.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye
teacher.
bye.
Bye,
Take care,
Brandon.
teacher. Bye. Bye bye, Laura. Take